Another person we need to talk about his performance in our last night match against Bayer Leverkusen is Declan Rice. Personally, I know they're surprised. Yes, I know they're surprised a bit because I knew that Declan Rice was going to give a good performance. He was going to be everywhere in that pitch to make sure that we get the 3 points and qualify to the next round of Champions League. Look at that goal he scored. Look at that goal. Apart from Ebrecheze's goal, the Declan Rice goal is another world-class type of goal. That is true. And the guy is gradually working his way, to being the best candidate for the Ballon d'Or this season. Finger crossed if we happens to win the Champions League. What we need to do is try our best to win this Carling Cup on Sunday. It will definitely motivate the boys the more. Yes, last night's win against Bayer Leverkusen has its own motivation on the boys going into that final on Sunday. But if they try to win that, which I'm optimistic that they will definitely get us that trophy come Sunday, guys, it will definitely means that these players that Mikel Arteta has actually assembled are going to be unstoppable this season. Mikel Arteta have actually, introduced that winning mentality. Each of their games this season, they take it serious. They prepare for it as a final. And that is how to know, champions. They now have the spirit of champions and preparing to win trophies. Guys, personally, I don't see this squad winning less than treble. At least 3 trophies. I'm sure of 3 trophies this season. Yes, in as much as we are going for quadruple, which you and I know that it's not easy, but it's still possible for them to win it. I'm sure that they will finish this season with at least 3 trophies. And it's possible. We also need to give kudos to Matheus Bimendi. Of course, we all know that before now that he was one of the players that fans talk about his inability to give accurate passes, which has actually cost us some, few games. But look at his game last night. Superb. And kudos also to Mikel Arteta for subbing him off in preparation for our Carling Cup final on Sunday. The guy was good. In fact, all the players, they were actually on top of their game. They gave good performance. Good substitution from Mikel Arteta too. Guys, we're unstoppable. We're unstoppable. Rival fans, they don't hear from them any longer because they are afraid. They are afraid. They don't want us to win quadruple because they know this social media platform no go enter, no go accommodate, we and them. And if it happens, there's nothing they can do about it. And I think this is actually what these players are planning for. Our prayer now is for all these players not to have injury. We need all of them. We need all of them fit and available for the rest of the season. And with that, guys, we are going to break a record. We are going to create an unprecedented record in England, which we have done before. Invisible, remember. So I see another unprecedented record from Arsenal Football Club this season. Just believe it's happening.